Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 20th of March. Indian clerics who went missing during Pakistan visit return home. Indian priest stabbed inside Melbourne church, discharged from hospital. An activist demonstrates in London against abduction of Baloch leader from Pakistan. And now for all the details. Two Indian Muslim clerics who had gone missing in Pakistan returned to India on Monday. They'd gone to Pakistan earlier this month to visit a Sufi shrine in Lahore.
The Indian Muslim clerics were reported missing since March 16 after landing at Karachi airport. India's Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj had raised the issue with Pakistan Foreign Ministry, seeking its help in tracing the missing Indian citizens. According to media reports, the two Indian clerics later surfaced in the port city Karachi and informed that they had gone to meet their devotees in interior Sindh province where there was no phone connectivity. Upon his return, one of the clerics rubbished reports by a Pakistani newspaper that they worked for India's intelligence agency, Research and Analysis Wing or RAW.
इसी तरह एक उम्मत अखबार है जो इस तरह की इन मोहब्बत की बातों को प्रचार नहीं करने देना चाहता और उसके अंदर वो मुख्तलिफ तरीके से झूठे बयान और झूठे फोटो और झूठी चीजों को प्रिंट करता रहता है.
The cleric also thanked the Indian government for its concern and efforts in tracing them. The two clerics also met the Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj later in the day.
Meanwhile, an Indian priest who was stabbed in the neck during a church service in Australian city of Melbourne has been released from the hospital, Australian local media said on Monday.
Tommy Carlothor Matthew, 48, was about to start late morning mass on Sunday at St. Matthew's Parish in Fawkner suburb when he was attacked in the church foyer, Australian media report. The priest was in a stable condition when he was taken to hospital, media reports said.
There was a large number of witnesses, but we are appealing for anyone else that may have seen the incident or that may have cited this male offender.
Meanwhile, the 72-year-old man who allegedly attacked Matthew has been released on bail and charged with intentionally and recklessly causing injury, the police said. The priest is a native of Kozhikode, a coastal city in the South Indian province of Kerala.
Protesters and activists held a demonstration outside the Pakistan embassy in London to demand the release of Baloch student leader who was abducted in Pakistan's Quetta city. Activists also highlighted increased atrocities by Pakistani establishment towards the Baloch people. A report.
Resenting Pakistan atrocities against the Baloch people, a protest was staged outside the Pakistan embassy in London on Sunday against activist Zahid Baloch's extrajudicial abduction. Zahid Baloch is the ex-chairman of the Baloch student organisation Azad. He was abducted on March 18, 2014 in the premises of Balochistan University. Chanting anti-Pakistan slogans, the demonstrators urged the United Nations to ensure protection of their leaders.
एक प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं ताकि हम अपना प्रोटेस्ट रिकॉर्ड कर सकें और पाकिस्तानी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस को ये बताएं कि आपने जितने भी बेगुनाह बलोच मासूम बलोचों को उनकी हकीकी जद्दोजहद के पादाश में अगवा किया है, गायब किया है, हम उन्हें भूले नहीं हैं, हम उनकी याद में हैं. वो अपनी सरजमीन और अपनी सरजमीन की आज़ादी के लिए एक हकीकी जद्दोजहद कर रहे थे और उनका हक है कि वो जद्दोजहद करें.
Activists allege the practice of enforced disappearances of their leaders is a Pakistani plot to capture the mineral-rich province of Balochistan. Baloch nationalist leaders have repeatedly pointed on the rise in the number of enforced disappearances, torture and killings of Baloch people.
Moving to news from Bangladesh, Bangladesh's Supreme Court rejected a final appeal by head of a banned militant group and two others on Sunday against death sentences imposed over a grenade attack on a British envoy in 2004, lawyers said. This means they could be hanged at any time. Three militants, including Mufti Abdul Hanan, the head of the Harkat-ul Jihad Islamic group, were convicted and sentenced to death in 2008. 3 people were killed in the May 21, 2004 attack and about 50 wounded, including then British High Commissioner Anwar Chaudhry, who was hit in the leg. Sunday's ruling came amid rising concern over the growth of Islamist militancy in the Muslim-majority South Asian country of 160 million people. Moving on, the sighting of white deer at India's Gir National Park in western Gujarat has been attracting tourists in large numbers who are visiting just to have a glimpse of the white deer in the park.
India's Gir National Park, which is located in western Gujarat, has been attracting tourists in large numbers to capture a glimpse of white deer. These white deer have not been brought from outside. They suffer from coloration, a genetic disorder. The forest is otherwise known for its Asiatic lions and is the home of royal king, including animals, reptiles and birds.
तो आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है कि अभी हमारे गिर अभयारण्य में भी पता चला है कि करीब 2 सामर के बच्चे हैं, वो एल्बिनो हैं और टूरिस्ट को बड़ा अट्रैक्शन है। हालांकि सबको दिखाई नहीं देते हैं, लेकिन जिन लोगों ने देखा है वो बात करते हैं कि साहब ये सफ़ेद रंग के सामर कहाँ से आए हैं।
People were seen taking pictures of the unique deer with their family members. Throughout the world, different species of deers reside except in Antarctica and Australia.
In a unique ballot, people from India's northwestern Rajasthan cast their votes in favour of banning liquor shops permanently in the area. This is an initiative or a move for a change to get rid of liquor habit or addiction.
Voting was conducted in Rozda village of India's Rajasthan province to ban liquor shops. People came forward to cast their vote to ban liquor shops. The move comes as villagers want to get rid of liquor addiction that is increasing day by day in the village, which has also led to nuisance. The result came in favour to ban liquor shops with maximum votes.
अब इस क्षेत्र में कोई भी ठेका नहीं खुलेगा, यानी कि ये क्षेत्र शराब मुक्त हो चुका है, अपराध मुक्त हो चुका है। और सबसे ज़्यादा मैं जो श्रेय देना चाहूँगी इस जीत का, वो जीत का श्रेय जाएगा सारी की सारी हमारी बहनों को, महिलाओं को, जिन्होंने सारे वोटिंग जितने भी वोटिंग हुए हैं उसमें से 80% महिलाओं ने मतदान दिया है। घर से निकलकर वो आई हैं इस बुराई से लड़ने के लिए, इस सामाजिक जो लड़ाई थी उससे लड़ने में हमारा साथ दिया है।
The voting was conducted under heavy police presence to stop any kind of untoward incident.
Models sashayed down the ramp in India's national capital, New Delhi, for the finale of the Fashion Week. The collection was a combination of vibrant, sophisticated and edgy outfits. Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. Indian clerics who went missing during Pakistan visit return home. Indian priest is stabbed inside Melbourne church, discharged from hospital. An activist demonstrates in London against abduction of Baloch leader from Pakistan. Now viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.